What is up, everyone? As you can obviously tell, I voted. Um, yeah, I probably might do a little challenge with this, see how long I can keep this mask on for. But yeah, so I did vote, finally did, and I ain't gonna lie, it feels good, and I feel like you can't understand me with this thing on, so I'm gonna just take it off a little sooner than expected. All right, let's get this thing going. You look better with the mask on. I know. But yeah, Um, so like I said, I realize now how old I'm getting because I feel good about voting. It's weird how we've gotten to this point where it's literally vote for, oppression and you know crazy stuff, or just vote for normality. It feels weird that this is kind of where we're at now, but it does feel good to be able to say that I actually did. I did my just due, and I did it before, November because the line wasn't that long. I managed to wake up early, and get there and get back. I literally had like the whole day. I kind of had the whole day to myself. The whole thing took like maybe 15 minutes tops because of the line and because of the process and because apparently the system went down over there. So, they had to reboot everything. So they rebooted everything and that apparently took like a few minutes to do. So boom. Yeah, but it's like I feel good knowing that I got a chance to vote early, before like before November because I was not about to wait like 2, 3, 4 hours in that line. My cell phone battery is not that good. I mean, I have like all these apps on. I got the DC app. I got, Library Plus. You know, I be on Facebook sometimes. I play my games. My battery would die out in like 2 hours, and I'll be bored for the other eight. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, it feels good to know that I did that, especially because, like I also feel like I did it towards a worthy cause. Well, what if the guy that you voted for, what if the guy that you voted for, doesn't win the election? Speaking of the devil, well, what if the guy that you voted for, doesn't win the election? I don't care. I did my part. I know I did what I had to do. I know I did what I needed to do. I'm not really that. I feel like to concern yourself with stuff like winning and losing turns politics into a game, and it's not a game. It shouldn't be a game. It shouldn't be our guys have to win and your guys shouldn't kind of thing. Even though that's kind of the stakes now, but it really shouldn't be a game. It should just literally be I mean, it's like do you want America to be America? Or do you want it to be fascism? You know, do you want to put in a guy who is going to sell government secrets to Russia, or are you going to vote for someone who probably won't do that? I mean, decisions, right? Choices. I did a podcast yesterday basically ranting about black conservatives, and I feel really bad about it because in the process of me like ranting about black conservatives, I ended it with black conservatives are worse than white conservatives. And the reason why is because, I mean, I feel bad saying it, but it doesn't feel wrong for me to say because like white conservatives you sort of see, I mean it's like you already know what they're subscribing to, you already kind of have an idea what they want, they're making it very clear who they are, like they're taking everything from the darkness and just shoving it in your face now. They're basically saying they're racist, they're saying that they're fascist, they're saying that they are completely okay with like basically making sure that their side never loses, to do any and all means of cheating, and making sure that their opponents are arrested or can't even run or anything like that. It's all types of stuff. I remember I heard somebody just say he wants to make sure that any votes against him are invalidated. I forget which dude said that, but it was said. I mean, it's wild to me specifically that this is kind of where we are as a people now. But with the white conservatives, you know kind of what they're aiming for. You know kind of what it is that they're supporting. You know what their party entails. But with black conservatives, it's like I think the thing that stresses me out about them is that like while they also agree with the concept, they see being a conservative as like a flex, as something that is what's what I'm looking for. They treat it like that they're like better people or that they're super enlightened or whatever. It's like I'm a conservative because I've managed to open up my mind's eye and see the world for what it truly is. And I know that being a conservative is the only way to challenge it and improve it. And it's like, no, dude, you're a conservative because you're a jerk who thinks that you're going to become a millionaire in a week if you become a jerk to everybody else. It's like, calm down, buddy. You're not that complicated. You're not that woke or whatever you want to say. You know, it's like, well, or they say something like, I'm not a Republican or a Democrat. I'm a libertarian. Okay, fine. What are your thoughts about statute of limitations? Get back to me on that, okay? What are your thoughts about the age consent? Get back to me on that. But I'm just saying, it's just like that's kind of where we are now. But I'm glad to vote. I'm glad, that I voted and I got it out the way because I ain't got to worry about November. I'm just hoping that things actually work out the way they're supposed to because, Roe v. Wade really did get overturned. And you got people that are basically saying, I'm going to vote for Herschel Walker, the guy who paid for his wife's girlfriend's abortion. It's like, you're going to vote for a guy who paid for abortion? Why? Because we need Senate control. You already have it. We need more of it. We want the entire country to become Mississippi. So you want to give all your welfare money to Brett Favre and Ted DiBiase? Yes. Okay. But yeah. Yeah. I voted though. I feel good about it. I feel really good. I shouldn't be ranting about black conservatives because y'all already know how I feel about Kanye West. Y'all already know how I feel about politics, entertainment news, and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I am tired and I am binge watching some stuff and I am trying to learn some things still. The Federal Reserve is confusing as heck, and I'm trying to understand that a little bit better. So that's it. Short day. Love, peace, and happiness. And also, go vote. Seriously, the fate of America is in your hands right now. Every voting season is every 2 years is voting season. Pay attention. Love, peace, and happiness, y'all.